Hey guys, you're here with Death by Rage Quit. We're going to talk a little bit about Katarina today. First off, let's start out with some ratings. I'll start it out. I gave Katarina an 8, and I'm kind of disappointed with that number, maybe a little bit. I can't give her a 10 because I don't think she's the best one that I've played, but I could see her in situations where I'd like to play her in. And I've given some other champions 8s that I don't think are quite on her level, but still 8 I think is where she fits for me.
Okay.
All right, what about you guys?
I gave her a 9. She's a really fun champion. I have immensely enjoyed playing with her, and I look forward to playing with her later on.
Cool.
Oh, I'm going to go back to my early days of League whenever I first tried her out. I gave her about a 5 back then. But now that I'm actually better and I can play her correctly, I'm going to give her around an 8.
Yeah, that's good. I actually also did the same thing. I've owned her for a long time. I liked her okay at the beginning, but now that I've gotten better, I can see how she plays a little bit more effectively. Did she get a buff at any point?
Not that I know of.
Mostly the champions like her that are usually overpowered in team fights get nerfed.
Yeah, she is rather OP.
Well, she used to have a different kit, and they reworked that a while back, way back.
Yeah, that was before my time, I think, because I don't remember the rework, but she definitely seems to be more effective now. I don't know why, really. Maybe it's just the way my play styles change or something. I don't know. All right.
8.
8. Okay. So,
I forgot James.
Yeah. And what'd you give her again?
9.
9. Okay. Yeah, pretty high. Okay. So we're all coming from the angle that we like her quite a bit.
Or if we like Michael and give her a 9.2.
Yeah.
What's with the point 2?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. He always gives a point something. You know.
He has to.
I actually thought about giving her an 8.5 on this one, but that was because I've given some other champions an 8, and I think she's a little higher. Should be rated a little higher. Anyway, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'm dragging this thing out.
Onto
all right.
her abilities?
What's that?
Onto her abilities?
Yeah, what do you like about her? What do you dislike?
What I love about her bouncing blades is it can double her original range for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, say a champion's running away, if the blades are smart enough, you can just throw it, bounces off, and it hits the champion.
Right.
Yep.
That's one thing I loved about it.
No cost.
No cost. I did. I have that one written down as well. I like that one.
That's a great one. One thing I love is her Shunpo.
Yeah.
I love to Shunpo everywhere. Running away, Shunpo. Running to him, Shunpo. Trolling, Shunpo.
I hate you.
Yeah. Okay.
And her bouncing blades and sinister steel.
Yeah.
That mix is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought because she didn't have mana, that I thought she was pretty good as far as sustainability in lane. Just being able to just kind of hang out and
just queue.
You don't have to recall to go get mana or anything like that. So
Yeah, she'll
I like
just sit
that.
there, oh, you guys have to recall. Guess what? I don't have to.
Yeah.
Just buy some health potions and you're good.
Yeah.
With her.
Now I've found that she snowballs hard is what I wrote down because if you get a few kills with her early game, she can start pumping out the damage really quick.
A fed Katarina is a scary thing.
Yeah.
A fed anyone's scary.
Yeah.
Except for Kale.
Kale just died.
For some reason, it seemed like it was more, even more with her than other champions. Just in my experience, I don't know why.
Just because of
two.
It's because of her passive. Because she can get her cooldowns back real fast.
I'm sure that's part of it. Yeah, I had 2 quadra kills with her.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
I've gotten
quad. Yeah, quad.
I think I've gotten kills. 1 quad and like 20 billion triples with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And really just came from the her ult. I came in as soon as the tank jumped in. I jumped in and popped the ult and killed 4 people. Just boom, done.
I was like, quick done, easy done.
Yeah. Now, if you're going up against a team that doesn't target well, and they're sitting there trying to kill your tank, you're gonna kill them nonstop with Katarina.
Oh yeah.
All right. So what about some things that you don't like?
She's a wee bit squishy early game.
Yeah,
She is.
I have weak early game written down on mine as well.
I don't like that at all. I mean, I usually hate solo laning, so
Yeah.
being mid lane is bleh for me.
I actually like mid lane if I have a jungler. I hate mid laning without a jungler. Man, that is pain. 'Cause
Yeah.
then it's just you basically just lock up the lane, and the game
Farm up.
just
Drags on.
it just drags out. It seems like so.
If I can control mid lane early game, I usually go down and gank somewhere.
yeah.
She's very much a roam champion.
Yeah.
She is.
But if you can't take control of that lane, then
You can't
she's
roam.
kind of useless.
Yeah. Well, what do you not like about her?
I usually play like ranged mid champion, so her auto attack is
Yeah.
okay, but
Yeah. Great. Cool. I also have that she's not a great initiator in a fight. I didn't feel like because then that usually means they're going to target her, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much game over if that
Yeah.
happens. So I don't like initiating with her, but I like jumping into a fight.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here,
That's where
guys.
Shunpo
Killing
comes in.
everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's where Shunpo comes in.
Shunpo.
That's
Death
also where her laning with Jarvan can come in handy because of Jarvan's ult and her ult
Right.
combined together.
They can't
Yeah,
go
insta
anywhere.
kill.
Yeah. Yep. Anything else? Likes or dislikes?
I like everything about her.
I didn't really dislike that much about her except for I can't really get the bouncing blades and sinister steel combo down real good.
Yeah.
Once I get my Shunpo, I can get the bouncing blades and sinister steel down real quick.
Yeah. I also have written here, which we already kind of talked about a little bit, but good battle changer.
Yeah.
Team's losing the battle, all of a sudden you jump in, and her ult, or the Death Lotus, basically
Just
really does a lot of damage to everybody that's around there, so you can really change the.
It's what its name implies.
Yeah.
Death Lotus.
Yeah.
She cleans up
Yeah.
team fights very nicely.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
All right, so let's go on to the role play scenarios where we're going to bring up a champion that maybe you encounter one-on-one, or maybe you're in lane with this champion. What are you doing? How are you combating this champion? So first off, we're going to go with an AD carry, Caitlyn.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? High range, probably one of
You
the.
can't really keep your distance away from her and deal damage. That's the
Yeah.
problem
She's
with her.
going to outdistance you for sure.
Yeah, she's going to outdistance you. She's going to, if you try to close in the distance without the Shunpo, she's going to slow you
Yeah.
with her. I think it's like.
And you don't really have a
thing.
you don't really have a stun to keep her there in one place for your Death Lotus.
Yeah, and also if you try to run away, her ult has immense range. Unless you're lucky
I
enough
think it
to
goes.
flash.
Doesn't it go from like, from inhib tower to first tower?
Something like that.
It's a long ult.
huge range. Unless you can like flash Shunpo and luckily be out of range in time before
Flash
she shoots.
Shunpo and Ghost.
Yeah, just use everything. Just run.
Yeah.
In this case scenario, usually I like to stay back and poke, but in this case, I'm gonna have to say you're gonna have to do a full frontal assault.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Either that or gank him from the bushes.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Is the gank. Get
I
the
say don't
surprise.
play that lane.
Don't play that lane.
But if you're like, that's a bad lane for you. But if you're not laning against them, like I think you can take her out by the time you're level 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good suggestion. I think you try and dodge that little cape thing.
Yeah.
And then once you do that, maybe you try and hit her with your bouncing blades, get her health down a
Dodge.
little bit.
Dodge her
If you
little
can.
slowing thing and her
Right.
really long shot.
Or
Yeah.
Shunpo to her while she's doing her little slow thing. Make it
Yeah.
completely useless.
Yep. Okay. What about Ari? That's a champion you could see mid lane, where Katarina typically is.
I think Katarina has a wee bit more range than Ari with her Q. Because that's usually what people start out with Kat for mid lane is her Q. That's what I've seen at least. That's what I do.
I think her Shunpo gives her the advantage here.
Yeah, the Shunpo would definitely do the best advantage.
Yeah.
Would be the biggest advantage, I should say.
She kind of counters your ult though. Like her
Yeah.
charm,
Yeah.
she'll just charm you out of your ult.
No, I always hate when champions either charm or
Stun or
knock
knock up.
or silence you. It's like,
'Cause
well,
her
there goes
ult-
my ult.
Her ult is a channel, so
Yeah, it really is annoying.
Yeah. Any other
Okay,
suggestions for
for Ari, I guess bouncing blades into Shunpo and just eat her
Sinister
health
Steel.
down.
And then she runs away, Sinister Steel like crazy.
Yeah.
dodge her E and Q.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right.
And Malphite.
Malphite. Yep.
Run. That's my only. You can't 1v1 a Malphite, I don't think. Because he can just counteract all of your abilities.
Yeah, I would say go in with someone else, just so Malphite will hopefully target them, not you.
Yeah.
That was
So
my
let's be
bad.
careful.
That was my bad.
Modcast over here.
I'm sorry. Like I said, I wouldn't 1v1 a Malphite.
I don't think he's going to deal much damage to you. I don't know. I never see him do much
I
damage.
do.
I've seen him do massive amounts of damage.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I always see him just play a tank where he's just kind of, I mean, he's like almost impossible to kill, but
Yeah, it takes like an
and he
entire
can
team. to
slow
kill
you.
him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
But I would say Bouncing Blade, Shunpo, Sinister Steel, and then Death Lotus
yeah,
for him. And then just hopefully you kill him.
yeah. And if you
Keep
don't, run away.
If you don't, run away.
Wait
unless
for it
he-
to cool down. Come back again. Do it again.
If he has low health and he's far away from a turret, then I would say chase him a little bit
Yeah,
to get the kill. Shunpo and the Bouncing Blades for the range. But other than that, if he has a lot of health and after you do that, your entire burst, and he still has a lot of health, just run. Just run high.
I say that's like the lane you try and freeze the lane, farm up under
Yeah.
your turret.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to probably die most of the time.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about Malphite. He just kind of ignores me and goes straight to the turret.
It's like, oh, looky, it's a cat. Just, turret. Actually,
Yeah.
punches.
He just pushes me out of the way.
All right. Final thoughts. Anything? Anything else
Um,
you'd like to add?
I wish I had the Katarina skin.
I would recommend her if you're going to go mid lane. I think this is a champion that fits good for mid lane. If you want to try that lane out, this would be a good champion to go with.
Yeah, she's probably a good starting mid lane champion.
Yeah.
She is if I remember, a 3150 champion, but she's still a good champion to go mid lane with.
Yeah, just take it easy till level 6. Try and, keep your distance a little bit. If you get a chance to Shunpo,
Control
Shunpo,
mid lane.
do it.
Control mid lane. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I've played her also bot lane before,
I have seen that too. I don't like it.
but she's really fun.
All
That's
right.
all I can say about her.
Very good. So we're recommending her. If you guys will comment, we'd like to hear back from you. We'd like to hear about other people's experience with the champion, and maybe if there's any other champions you'd like for us to cover, let us know what those are. Thank you.